Divine powers are always working for us because we're doing right. Hidden Bible teaching explains how to talk to God, command the universe. I'm going to tell you how to communicate with God and how to command the universe to do exactly what you need it to do. All of this stuff is in scriptures. Most people don't know. But if you know like I know, the secret law of attraction is basically based off the Holy Bible. It's just different terminologies. It's just explained in a totally different way. A much better way, actually, so that people can understand. If you were like me growing up, I grew up in the church. And I can recall myself reading scriptures when I got home in my room. But it was hard for me to understand what these parables meant. Dark sayings, Jesus teachings, hidden Bible teachings. I had a hard time deciphering what this stuff really meant until I learned about the secret law of attraction. Then I began to compare and contrast the two different ways of teaching how the universe works. See, the Holy Bible is basically a book that teaches you how to control your thoughts, how to control your mind, how to speak things into existence. Most of you who grew up in the church like I did, you remember the character Jesus Christ. He was a character who was teaching people of his time how to use manifestation, how to create miracles, how to turn nothing into something, how to change water to wine. I remember another character in the Holy Bible. His name was Moses. And I remember Moses went to a king named Pharaoh, and Moses used to carry this rod around all the time. And so Moses was trying to please Pharaoh. And so what Moses did was he used the divine power of the universe. He commanded the universe because Moses knew how to talk to God. And Moses turned his rod in his hand into a snake to please Pharaoh. Now, Pharaoh was a king, so of course he wants you to please him. If you come into Pharaoh's chamber with nothing of value, no real magic, no real power, Pharaoh never wanted to hear from you. And that was just the way people back in that time operated. It's the same as today. It's just two totally different time frames. So I'm going to tell you some hidden Bible teachings on how to talk directly to God and how to command the universe to do exactly what you wanted to do. Okay? Now, keep in mind, there are two different types of heaven and hell. That was a word that really scared me growing up in the church. Hell. Nobody wants to go there. Burning, fury, fire, brimstone, goblins, ghosts. But little do people know, and little did people know back in the times when Jesus existed, that there's a hell in the mind and there's a heaven in the mind. Some people live their life in a heavenly mindset. Some people think positive. Some people are able to smile and be happy. Some people are able to forgive others who done them wrong. They live completely in a heavenly mindset. Some people are able to wake up in the morning and be joyful and be happy, not holding any grudges or any malicious thoughts towards anybody that did anything to them. Some people live in a heavenly mindset of abundance. Some people think that money's coming to them, and so money comes to them. Some people live in a heavenly mindset. They feel valuable. They feel noble. They feel worthy. They feel like a millionaire. And so the universe gives them the experiences that a millionaire would experience. Some people live in a heavenly mindset. Some people live in a mindset that's similar to hell. It's negative. Everything goes wrong in their reality. They feel that people don't like them, so they experience relationships where people always turn their back on them. They don't really have a lot of friends. Some people live in a hell mindset. Some people think that the enemy's always out to get them. Some people think that they are a target to everyone around them. Some people think that people don't like them because of the color of their skin. Some people live in a hell mindset. But not only do heaven and hell exist in the mentality, in the mind of a human being, it also exists in the outer world as well. Most of the time, when you're experiencing problems or frustrations, or you feel like something is holding you back, keep in mind that not only is this a physical world, but this is also a spiritual world, okay? So in times of frustration, in times of worry, believe it or not, but you could be dealing with spiritual warfare. Angels truly do exist. Angels are always listening to your command. As a matter of fact, each individual is assigned a particular angel or angels to help you on your journey. So keep in mind that when it comes to heaven or hell, ask yourself, what mindset are you currently in at the moment? And if you're in a hell mindset, you know that you have the power to command the universe, to talk to God, to get back into a heavenly mindset, a mindset where you think positive thoughts, because that is your true divine nature. Now, I got two scriptures from the Holy Bible that I want to tell you that tell how to talk to God and how to command the universe. Now, the first scripture is coming from Luke chapter 10, verse 19. And it says, "Behold, I give unto you the power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all power of the enemy, nothing shall by any means hurt you." Now, if you was like me growing up in the church, you would say, a scorpion, treading over a scorpion? What does this mean? I don't get it. I don't understand. It's not as literal as the text is written, okay? There's really symbolism behind having power to tread over serpents and scorpions. Basically, what that scripture, Luke chapter 10, verse 19, is saying is, I give you the power to control your thought life. I give you the power to tread over negative thinking, which is scorpions, serpents, negative thought patterns that tell you that you're not good enough. Negative thought patterns that tell you that the thing that is trying to manifest in your life will not come. It's not working. The law of attraction doesn't work. Scorpions, serpents, all power over the enemy. And the enemy is just simply you, okay? You are your own worst enemy. And so what you have to do is you have to get in a habit of bringing all your thought life into captivity. Okay? If you're the type of person who can bring your thoughts into captivity, bring your emotions and your feelings into captivity to where you are the president of the government of your mind, you are able to command your thoughts, then you are talking to God. Because when you're able to hold your thoughts into captivity, you're connecting yourself back to the divine power of who you truly are. Ye are gods, which is another scripture written in the Bible. God clearly says that ye are gods. So when you command things in your life, you have to command with authority. You have to speak as though you are God. And then your command will work for you. Some people forget this. Some people think that the universe is controlling them, failing to realize they are controlling the universe. Anytime you feel like outer experiences are making you do what you don't want to do, or making you feel what you don't want to feel, that is an illusion. It is not real. Your intentions that you are setting in your mind is constantly creating your reality. Your intentions are constantly creating your experiences. Your mind and everything that you think about yourself and the world around you is constantly rearranging and directing the universe to do what you want it to do. Okay? So keep in mind, when you speak, command with authority. Anytime something is going wrong in your life, this means you have to do more commanding. You have to do more speaking as though you are God's, because you are God. Now, the second hidden Bible teaching, the second scripture in the Bible, comes from Mark chapter 1, verses 27. And it says, "And they were all so amazed, insomuch that they questioned among themselves, saying, What thing is this? What doctrine is this? For with authority he commands the unclean spirits, and they do obey him." So back in the time, that was Jesus speaking, as a matter of fact, the character Jesus in the Bible. So back in those times, there were a lot of ignorant people who didn't have the knowledge that we have today. The universe is working for us, and we can command things to do whatever we want it to do through the power that God has given us to work through us. So they questioned the character Jesus when he would speak things into existence and say, for what authority he commands these unclean spirits and they obey him? How does he get to tell unclean thoughts what to do? How can he just raise people from the dead? How does he have the authority? You have the authority to speak things into existence. And a lot of people don't understand this, and they forget. And so a lot of people are currently in situations that they don't want to be in because they feel that the situation has authority over them. And so they choose not to do nothing about it at all. Most people choose not to speak things into a reality because they have forgotten their God-given rights. Most of the time, when you don't have what you want to have, or when something has not manifested and you may be wondering, where's my manifestation at? What's usually going on is spiritual warfare in the heavens of the universe. Remember, you have angels that are always working by your side, and they're always doing things for you in the heavenly realm outside of your mind that you cannot see. Remember, there are two heavens and hells. There's one in your mind and there's one in reality. Okay? Now, these angels are constantly doing battle for you in the heavenly realms that you cannot see. And sometimes they need your help. They need your assistance because they're working on your behalf after all. So you have to get in a mindset when things are not going right, when something seems to be delayed that you know you're supposed to have right now, such as a new boyfriend, such as a new car, such as money, a new job. Most of the time, there's a battle going on in the heavenly realms outside of yourself where your angels are fighting for you, but they need your backup and they need you to be able to command more often. Command and direct your angels and tell them exactly what you need them to do. Tell them exactly what you want. You have to be a commander in chief. Comment below right now and say, I am a commander in chief in the universe. Simply just leave a comment right now if this is resonating with your spirit and say, I am a commander in chief in the universe. So if you speak to angels, they have to depart on your behalf and go get you exactly what you want. Okay? These are the hidden Bible teachings that explains how to talk to God, how to connect to the universe. Remember, always stay in the heavenly parts of your mindset. Anytime you feel distress, anytime you feel like things are not going right for you, anytime you feel saddened or burdened with a problem that you feel like you cannot handle or you don't have any control, it is an illusion. You are constantly the one that is responsible for everything that you are experiencing and creating your reality. You are constantly creating your reality at all times, and you have to stay in connection with God by talking to God and commanding the universe to do exactly what you need it to do, and it will be done unto you. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. The thing that you want, feel it. Hold it in your mind. Hold it in your heart with a burning desire. And that thing that you want, that you desire, it must come to you. If ye command it, it will be yours. So this is the hidden Bible teachings that explains how to talk to God and command the universe. My name is Trenius, and you're tuned into the Famous Living Realm Network. Make sure you subscribe to my channel by clicking my face icon up there. And hit that bell notification so that you can be notified every time I upload new videos every single day. You want a hidden Bible prayer technique? I got you right here. Check out this hidden Bible prayer technique that's guaranteed to work. Okay, this also will help you be able to talk and get closer to God, to command your universe, to be able to get whatever it is that you desire. See you in the next video. Peace.